Hey, Sangriaz from the level 0 with part 34, the final part of the Candleman achievement guide and walkthrough. This is the final level, chapter 9, level 3. He casts, facing the tower, he casts off restraint. We're gonna see a cutscene where he has reached the top of the lighthouse, and the lighthouse at this time suddenly goes off, becomes dark, and I'll let you enjoy the video for now.
Can I shine like you now? The little candle asks. The light went out in a whoosh. Could this be the chance? He resolves to burn as hard as he can and engulf the darkness in light. But no matter how hard he tries, his flame remains a small speck. The beacon appears again, silencing him into awe with its magnificent blaze. The lighthouse, who once guided him, now makes him cower in fear. The little candle's dream transforms into a hideous nightmare.
Alright, so the things have taken a really dark turn. The lighthouse is now trying to kill you. This is the only boss fight in the game. Very different from previous levels. It is also the longest level in the game with 3 checkpoints. But nothing really new other than the lighthouse's beam attacking and destroying the platforms. So, yep, just not much to really talk about here. Just follow, get the candles. For some of the candles, you're gonna have to do some creative things. You may have to kill yourself to get back to the checkpoint because you might not have enough time to really survive that. Fortunately, the game does save every candle lit, even if you go back to the checkpoint, so that's a good thing. And you have to be moving really fast, obviously. This is not timed based on, like, if you're moving too slow the boss stops. Doesn't work like that. Yeah, so just keep moving really quickly. If you're not sure which path to follow, my video shows the right path. It is the only path really, and pretty obvious. So obviously you're watching the last level video, so there are going to be spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled by the ending, stop the video at like 11 minutes or 12 minutes or something like that. You'll see. So I want to talk about the level design a little bit, but before I do that, there is an upcoming candle that is pretty tough to get. So let me describe that first. This part, you're gonna use the gears in the background to shield yourself from the fire, and that candle is no problem. Like, you can get hit a little bit, but if you get hurt too much, you will die, so be careful. And those things, blocks, disappear when they're hit with the light, so you can't just be standing in the same place and hope to survive this. So coming up very soon is gonna be one candle that really puzzled me. It took me a long time to figure out how to get that. So here, jump down. Okay, that one on top, there does not seem to be a way to get up there. The way you have to do is you gotta make the lighthouse destroy some of the blocks, so you can actually get up there by jumping on those destroyed blocks. Hopefully it doesn't destroy everything, like I got unlucky there. I was able to jump and light it, but had no way to avoid, so I died. Technically, if you make the right steps, you can get up there and survive it. And the next part is also another pretty difficult, but it's not something I really have to describe. If you just watch the video, you'll understand how to do it. So I want to talk about what the developer said. I stopped talking about the level design because I didn't want to spoil the ending. So here's the continuation of that. Why does the game get so difficult around the end? It seems the difficulty really goes from 0 to 60 in the last level. So I asked about it, and this is the answer that he gave. For the final boss fight, I think most players won't expect the boss fight at the end. I didn't. That's the most important event of the whole story. The adventure and the story before the final level were designed to empower the unexpected moment, both in story and gameplay. The dream for Candleman in the previous 33 levels turned into a nightmare in the last level. The gameplay before makes the player believe Candleman is just another sweet platformer with some challenges, and then you are facing a boss fight with 4 different sections in one single level. That's the unexpected and memorable moment we wanted to create, and that's the story of Candleman we wanted to tell. And I asked one final question, and this is related to the ending. I thought the ending was a bit of a letdown. Did you always think to make the story like this, or did it just happen that way? So the answer I got back without, this doesn't spoil the ending just yet, but I will stop right before there's a spoiler. So here's the first part of the answer. As I've said before, I want to make distinctive game experience. Candleman's core game mechanics are a solid base for that goal, but I still need a good story to tell. A unique story is the best. It's not a difficult task to design a proper story for this game. In fact, there was already a story in the Sangriaz version of the game. Finish that game, you'll find that it's a totally different story. I'm not satisfied with that story. To me, Candleman is a unique character, and I believe there must be a unique story behind him. To discover that story for Candleman, our team spent 1 month exploring every possibility of story for Candleman before we began the real development. Finally, the theme of story was locked on the limit of ability. Candleman has some special ability. He can run and jump, and he can burn for 10 seconds. To show the limit of his ability, I designed the journey of becoming a lighthouse. That's a dream will never come true for Candleman. That's a dream beyond his limit. So no matter how hard he tried, he failed. That's a heartbreaking truth. So the lighthouse he admired before turned into a giant monster with destructive power. His dream was destroyed by the reality. And the reality is there is a limit to his ability. And then the next paragraph and so on is a little bit of spoilers. I'm gonna wait until we actually get to the ending in the video before talking about it, just in case you don't want to to be spoiled by the ending, but I do recommend you watch this video after finishing it on your own and seeing the ending if you are concerned about spoilers, because the developer throws a good question out at the players. I thought that was very deep and interesting. So you've been following along. I probably died a couple more times. I was watching the video and I was talking about the interview. So, as you can see, this is by far the hardest level. I died again. I didn't want to edit these out because I wanted to show me getting those candles. If I edited that out, it would have looked strange because I'd have probably teleported after lighting the candle somehow. So, and I wanted to give myself enough time to talk about the interview, of course. So, we're getting very close to the end here. This is the only level that I felt 10 lives was not enough. It just was really that difficult. Still, it's not overall. Candleman isn't a hard game. Like if you're decent as platformers, you'll find this pretty simple. But it may take you another try. You may lose all 10 lives and you need one more play. But it's not like super difficult. Here, that was a lucky jump on my part. You may die again, and if you do die, you don't have to go towards the candle, so it's a lot easier. Yeah, the reason this becomes hard is because you can't see sometimes. Make those jumps. We're getting very close to the end, by the way. Just getting there, and it'll end, and we'll see the ending. Yeah. Real major spoilers if you don't want to see, if you don't want to be spoiled. Once you get to the exit, that is the end. So yeah, stop the video or whatever if you haven't played the game and wanna see the ending for your own. But if not, continue on. As I said, there's some interesting stuff the dev said, and some interesting things he throws out at you. So begins the ending, and I'm gonna talk about the interview. Enjoy the ending and the interview, and I'll be back after that. Right. The ending is sad, unexpected, and maybe unforgettable for some players. And that's the best story for Candleman we've been looking for, because I think Candleman is a perfect representation for ordinary people. He has some unique ability, and after knowing his ability, he had a dream. After making a lot of effort to fulfill that dream, he discovered the limit of his ability. That's the limit you can never break through. That's the difference between the genius and the ordinary. How sad. However, what to do after discovering that limit? Should I continue to sing if I can never become a famous singer? Should I continue to draw if my paintings will never be exhibited in the National Art Gallery? Should I continue to develop games if I'll never become Shigeru Miyamoto? Shigeru Miyamoto is the creator of Mario and probably one of the most famous developer in the world. We wish the players could think about the question after watching the ending cutscene. If he can't become a lighthouse, if he can't even light this dark night, what is his purpose? Why should he continue to burn? Well, what do you think? If you can never be a good gamer like Sangriaz here, do you continue to play games? Just kidding. Alright, so anyways, that's it for the story of Candleman. I hope you enjoyed this 34-part video walkthrough. I tried to throw in some interesting content in there, so thank you for watching. I've enjoyed making this video for you guys, and it was very fun. I hope to make some nice contents again in the near future. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be notified of new contents on our channel. Like this video, leave a comment. We listen to all of your feedbacks, and we got a website, we got a Twitch stream, we got a Patreon link if you want to support us so we can continue making videos like these. And I'll be back with more videos very soon.